It's a good idea if you need an extension cord.
Wow, there's a lot of people here. It should be foolproof, I hope. It can potentially explode.
Not a good idea.
It's doing it.
That's sketchy.
Sketchy, but it works. Hey everyone, it's winter time, and while it's winter time, we don't have any snow and it's pretty sad outside. While it's beautiful, it's British Columbia, we don't have any snow and it's kind of a lot of clouds, no sun. Just take a look at that. Yeah, sure, it's beautiful outside, it's mountains and stuff, but again, it's not fun to be outside. And while I'm spending my time mostly inside, I'm preparing my truck for the summertime. And for the summertime, I'm expecting a couple of big accessories to come there on the way, but today I'm going to talk about another one, another thing that you should have in your car, because it's all about safety of yours or your family members while you are on a road trip. I'm going to talk about this. Let's unbox it. I bet you will never guess what's in this box. Alright, never mind. On top it says, charging faster than you think, which is a great motto and relative. Let's open the box. Inside you can find a good looking purse with the cable inside. Without the cable it looks like so. It's a good looking cable bag. There is a short instruction manual that you need to read before you start using it, unlike others who did it afterward. The female port has a rubber gasket that you can put in and take out. Amazing. You can connect the male port to female port, but don't do it. It'll start charging itself indefinitely and explode. Got you. You might not believe it, but I'm kidding. Let's continue. There is a small blue latch to unlatch them. Or should I say sign? It's definitely sign. Both ports look like this. NAC ports. Or should I say NAC ports? Anywho, honestly, all jokes besides, this product feels very, very well made. So let's discuss and test it now. Oops, forgot this little thingy. Talking about technical stuff, the charging speed is up to 50 amps or 12 kilowatts, which will charge your Cybertruck in about 10 hours or your Model Y in 6.5 hours. It's also waterproof with an IP66 rating, so submerging it underwater isn't the brightest idea, but any kind of rain should be fine, shouldn't be a problem at all. Alright, we got a little bit of snow after all, if you can call it snow. It's some wet stuff covering the ground, which is not too bad considering the winter was so dry. Anyway, so I parked my Cybertruck just right over there, so we have a full driveway length between my charger over here behind my back and my truck over there. I'll try to reach my Cybertruck with a standard cable, and if it doesn't work, I'll use a range extender, and we'll see at the end how much of that extended cable we'll get. Obviously, I'm going to unfold the full length of this cable, which is supposedly 24 feet long. So yeah, it's a long cable. Yeah, so it's about one length of a car and a little bit of distance if you need to reach it anywhere. So I definitely can't reach my Cybertruck with just this cable. Let's grab this one. Okay. Whew, it's a long cable. Oh my god. Just look at this. This distance is crazy. Oh yeah, I gotta open it this way because the button is not supporting opening this thing. The button is for unlatching the charging port. It's cold outside, oh my god. So yeah, it is showing 32 amp and 25 kilometers an hour, as it should, because I have a 32 amp charger at my home. So we reached from here to there, which is incredible. It's this distance. There we go. Yeah, that was a fun experiment, but it's so freaking cold. Woo! Yeah, that's it.
Also, I like that it has such a small footprint that you can put it basically anywhere. A little bit bigger than the Tesla's cable pouch thing, purse.
Okay, so first thoughts. This is a really cool accessory for road trips. The first thing that comes in mind is how useful this thing might be when you are on the road. If the charger is blocked by any car or pile of snow or literally anything, I can park next to the object that is blocking my car or even next to the next object and start charging without any drama. Another use case might be when I visit some Airbnb without any external chargers. I can simply run my cable to dryer outlet and charge my car from there. With the extender, I'll have about 21 foot long cable plus a mobile connector which is also 20 foot, giving me about 40 feet of cable to route to the spot where I parked my Tesla. EVDANCE also offers the same cable in a 40-foot version, which will make it 60 feet of usable distance, which is about 20 meters, and that's quite crazy. Now we just need to wait for some good weather and test it out at some non-home chargers and see what happens.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Today is beautiful. Probably the best weather to test something like that. So we have our Tesla cable extender and we will test it at different chargers and see what difference it makes different conditions. So let's try it out and see what will happen.
What are we doing today, Leo?
We are going to test a cord.
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 Sounds technical.
And it wasn't technical. It was a bunch of pretty goofy tests that we accomplished throughout this video. But anyway, they were fun. The first destination point was the Predator Ridge Lodge, which is on the way to Silver Star, which is a ski resort, and we decided to go there to test in the snow, which was a pretty silly idea, and I'll explain you a little bit later why. But anyway, it had a couple of chargers, and we decided to go there because it was on the way. Okay, we are Predator Ridge Resort, and they should have some chargers that we want to test. Okay, it's obviously working. Yeah, nice. Now I just want to see how fast it is charging here. Okay, it's 40 amp charger and it's providing about 26 kilometers an hour. All right, let's try it. I'm curious, will it decrease any charging speed? It's 21 foot long. This is female, this is male. There you go. Let's drop it here. Yeah, it's charging. Nice. Charging, no problem, just right away. No hassle, no anything. And again, it's 40 amp and it's even, yeah, it's for some reason it's charging even a little bit faster than without the extender. It's showing 28. That shouldn't be. Shouldn't be, no, it's physically impossible. But I think probably the battery got warmer or something like that, and yeah, it started to charge a little bit faster because of that.
Yeah. Or it was like normalizing its draw or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
It's a good idea if you need an extension cord.
This thing is IP66. You basically can throw it in a puddle. It will still be working.
Nice. That's some heavy gauge stuff, eh?
Oh yeah, it's pretty high quality cable, I would say. Probably it's another 21 foot, and this is 21 foot, so it was like 42 feet.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. Pretty useful. If you go on a road trip, you always can park over there and yeah, just get charged. And now we had to go to Silver Star, which was a pretty dumb idea because what could go wrong, right? It's a weekend, sunny weather, a lot of people skiing.
Wow, it's a lot of people here. This is packed.
The chargers should be here. I don't know. We are here and we should be here. And I think we missed it. Oh, okay, yeah, it's over there. And there is a Ford Lightning charging, and another one is here. We parked here and the charger is over there. If you can see that white pickup truck, it's I think it's Lightning. The length of this cable is probably around 20 feet as well. I have a 21 foot version of that cable, and they also have 40 foot of this cable. So probably in this situation, if we had a free charger, this cable should be about, I don't know, like 15.
The 40 foot might do it.
Yeah. Now seeing that, we decided to check the rest of stalls. And well, realistically, 4 charging stalls versus about 3,000 vehicles, 20% of which are electric, we had no chance.
Little village. Yeah, it's super busy here.
It is, yeah. The amount of snow they have here.
Yeah, look at that. 7
It's
feet
like
of it there.
yeah, it's like a sliced cake or something. You see it?
Yeah.
Another charger, and I think both of them are occupied with this Nissan and F-150 here. Yeah, let's unfold it.
We came all that way for this here, this moment.
To do nothing but measure the length of the cable. Yes. And I would say it's, what is it? Probably you will have realistically about 2 lengths of the F-150 truck or 2.5 Nissan Leafs.
This parking lot, though, there's not a lot of options.
No.
Charging here, I got it.
But this is the whole point for this accessory, I guess.
I wonder if any of these outhouses are functional, because I gotta go. That's hard to stand in there, and it's cold, so you get the steam off of your pee. My urologist says I'm running a little hot.
I'll cut it off. I obviously didn't, because it's a good line. We walked a little bit in the village, and then we went down to the valley to random floor charger to test it a little bit more. And it partially worked and partially didn't.
It seems to be broken. Is it broken?
It's probably broken. It says ready to charge, so I think we gotta try. It's a good sign. Yeah, it's charging. The main point here is to test if this thing will charge through this dongle. So it's a 30 amp charger, 20 kilometers an hour.
No, the other way around.
Another way?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go. Okay, so we have J1772, a dongle, and our cable extender, and we'll see how it works if needed. Okay, it's plugged, and I need to press start charging, initiating, ready to charge. Okay, it is charging. Let's see. It is still showing 30 amp, still 20 kilometers an hour, so I would call it success. It's amazing. Okay, so charging with J1772 is confirmed. It is working. Then we decided to check the CCS charger, but the problem with CCS chargers that usually they provide a lot more current that it officially supported by this extender, and it might be a problem. I would try the fast charging. I think it's not recommended. It can potentially explode.
Not a good idea. Cable's gonna melt.
I think it will either decline to charge or...
Yeah, like, is there some sort of a safety thing in there? Like a...
This is what I want to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, it should be foolproof. I hope. Don is being super skeptical about this idea.
Even says OMG on it, which tells me, oh my God, it's gonna melt under too much heat.
I think, oh, it's Chadamel, and this is CCS. Holy shit, it's heavy. What's your prediction?
I don't know. It might not do anything at all. It might detect that it's just too much amperage for the cable.
Maybe we'll see. It is not doing anything.
No.
I'll try it without it.
It's probably not going to reach. You're going to need an extension cable.
Still not doing anything. Probably we are doing something wrong.
Yeah, it could be.
That's unusual. Something went wrong. Okay, try again. No, it's not charging.
Is there something wrong with the charger then?
Who knows? So the station is not working, and this is why we are using Superchargers, not Flo. And I honestly think that the problem was with the charger, because even J1772 was damaged with one button missing, and it showed the condition of the charger. It's unfortunate, but anyway, after that we decided to do something very silly that you shouldn't do. Okay, so I'm charging 67 kilowatt, 89 kilowatt, it's 112 kilowatt. And about 410 kilometers an hour.
It'll melt that cable for sure.
Should be safe.
Yeah?
I will try, but very, very brief. It's doing it, but
Yeah,
it's charging. Oh
It
my
is
God.
charging.
I'll show you real quick and then we will unplug it. I think it's 100 kilowatt through this thing. And I would not do that.
Well, can you not throttle the charger down to match its specifications, or
Not for superchargers.
no?
I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you cannot limit the speed.
Okay.
No. I was really doubtful that we can charge through this extension cord, but well, you can. This is crazy.
That's sketchy.
Sketchy, but it works. The problem with 50 amps is not the limitation itself. The problem with 50 amps is if you run 250 amps through the accessory that supports only 50 amps, it will get hot. And if it gets hot, it will damage everything around it, either the cable or supercharger or your vehicle or all things together. And we really didn't want it. So we were really quick, we checked that it works and we unplugged it and we didn't repeat it. What it proves? It proves that Tesla superchargers talk to your vehicle through third-party accessories, which is interesting. Second thing is that this accessory probably has a little bit bigger limitation than they officially support, but you gotta be careful about it. I'm not talking about superchargers. I'm talking about probably 60 or 70 amps, something like that. And it really depends, either it's hot outside or it's cold outside and things like that. So you got to be mindful.
Do they have one that's rated at a higher voltage or an amperage?
No, 50 amp is the max. It's officially not supported, but it works. We didn't test it to any kind of degree when it stops working, because otherwise it will damage the hardware of supercharger or the Cybertruck or the cable. Briefly it works, but probably not for long.
Those mannequins are staring at us.
Which one? 95% of your time you don't need this accessory at all, because you either have superchargers along your way or any kind of other chargers. But if you get stuck somewhere and if you need one, you wish you had one rather than not. And this is all about this accessory. This is about peace of mind. This is about safety in some critical situation, especially if you have family, you want something like that.
All in all, this cable extender will definitely have a place in my trunk for our future road trips. And how I said, I really like that it's really compact and it won't take too much space. I think it's a must-have accessory if you want to be on the safe side. But of course, you can decide for yourself because, well, you're an adult person and you should do that because adult people do that. They decide for yourself. Anyway, I already did. I mean, I decided for myself, not for yourself, but you get the idea. And now this is a place to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense and you should dislike it and unsubscribe. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for your time as usual. See you around.